Hello and welcome to Unacademy IAS, a one-stop destination for all the English medium civil services aspirants. Yesterday, during the 16th India-European Union Summit, both the sides have announced finalization of the mother of all the trade deals, that is a free trade agreement. What are the important provisions, the benefits, as well as the concerns associated with this trade deal? Let's understand in this video. Let me begin with important basic background points. Both of the sides initially started negotiating for the trade deal back in the year 2007. Negotiations were conducted till 2013. After that, the negotiations stalled. The negotiations restarted in the year 2022. And finally, after multiple years of negotiations, multiple rounds of negotiations, we have been able to finalize the trade deal. Now, why is this particular trade deal referred to as mother of all the trade deals? The reasons are as follows. First one, the population that would be covered under this particular trade deal will be very large. The size of the GDP that would be covered under this particular trade deal will account for more than a fourth of the global GDP. And in the context of India, this particular trade agreement is relevant. Reason being, in the last couple of years, India has negotiated trade agreements with multiple trading partners. It has also started renegotiations or the reviewing of existing trade agreements. But the Prime Minister of India yesterday stated that when you look at the size of the trade agreement, this particular trade agreement will be the largest. And these are the reasons why this agreement has been referred to as the mother of all the trade deals. Now, before understanding what are the benefits of this, I have a very important announcement to make. I know a lot of you are preparing for the Civil Services Examination 2027. If you want to ace the exams in the first attempt itself, you need to follow the right program. You need the correct approach for covering the comprehensive static portion as well as the current affairs. You need the correct reading material. You need mentorship assistance, and not to forget, you need to appear for multiple prelims as well as mains test series. What if I say all of this is available once you enroll into our courses? As a part of Republic Day celebrations, right now our courses are available at the lowest price of 17,999. Check out the details by clicking on the link provided in the description below. And if in the website the prices are different, do not panic. Use the code IAS English and you will get this lowest price. Do not miss out. Check out the details by clicking on the link provided in the description. Now let me start with what are the reasons for cheering this particular trade deal. What are the benefits that we are going to accumulate over a period of time because of this agreement? The first one, the market access. Please understand, India and European Union already are conducting trade. The total amount of trade between these two economies has crossed more than 130 billion according to the latest data. But with signing of this particular agreement, the tariffs which are imposed on India's exports would be reduced or removed altogether, as a result of which more than 99% of India's exports to European Union market will enjoy these particular benefits of lower or no tariff or no taxes when they enter into European market. And as a reciprocation, because generally in the context of trade agreements, there is a reciprocation. As a reciprocity, we are also going to allow the market access by reducing and or eliminating the tariffs on more than 90% of the products which are coming from European market into India. So as a result of this, we are expecting the total amount of trade between both of these economies to balloon. That's a first very important point. Second, within this itself, please understand, in the recent times, I'll go to the second point, don't worry. In the recent times, lot of labor intensive sectors which are exporting to the global market have been affected. For example, the textile sector, as well as gems and jewelry. Gems and jewelry. These are basically the labor intensive sectors. The government of USA last year slapped a tariff of 50% on India's goods, as a result of which more than 50% of total India's exports that will go to the USA market would attract 50% tariff. This has reduced export competitiveness of these products, and some of these particular products are associated with textile industry itself, as a result of which this labor intensive sector has been suffering. The exports have been hurt, and not to forget the gems and jewelry as well. Now, with this particular trade deal being finalized, once it is implemented, it's a keyword. Once it is implemented, India's exports of textile and gems and jewelry to the European market will enjoy tax benefits. That is, these particular exports right now, for example, textiles attract very high tariffs as of now, around 11 to 12%, whereas the other countries in the Asian market, such as Vietnam, such as Bangladesh, they are also major exporters of textiles to the European Union, but they enjoy benefits of 0% access. That is, zero duty is imposed on the exports of textiles from Bangladesh because it is being classified as LDC, least developed country, and they get the benefits of zero duty access. Now, with this trade deal, after being implemented, India's textiles will attract zero duty. India's gems and jewelry, which are attracting in the range of 3 to 4% now, their tariff or the taxes will also be reduced to zero, as a result of which the labor intensive sectors are expected to benefit out of it. The second, which I've written here, the Mobility Pact. What is the idea for Mobility Pact? India is basically enjoying a huge amount of a demographic dividend. That is essentially, there is a huge population, labor population, which is skilled, which wants to get access to not only the Indian market but also the global market. And under multiple trade agreements that Government of India signed already, you must have seen Government of India repeatedly is basically ensuring the entry of a provision that will help easy movement of the labor, easy movement of students, etc. Now, in the context of India and European Union, in this particular trade deal, what has been finalized? The European Union has promised that unlimited movement of Indian students will be allowed in the European Union market. And this is relevant. It's very important. And the similar but with a cap was also announced in India-New Zealand trade agreement. What is the importance of this? The importance of this is Indian students keep on going to the external markets, the foreign markets, for study purposes. A lot of them get the degrees from the foreign university, search, settle with a job in the foreign market. These kind of mobility pacts will help in the movement of labor. Migration pacts are important. Now, is this the only one that can be given as example? No, I quoted India, New Zealand. I'll give you one more example, because when you talk about mobility, it is not just about the students. It is also about researchers. It is also about the workers in different sectors such as information technology industry. According to the agreement that has been finalized, European Union will be establishing the European Legal Gateway. European Legal Gateway Office in India. And what is the benefit of this? It will be a one-stop source for Indian workers to register and get access to the European market. It has also promised that there will be more access provided for the researchers of India to be employed in the European market. And the impact of all of this is the services sector will be benefited. That is the third very important outcome. The fourth one, sensitive sectors have been protected. And not just India, by the way, the other side also has tried to protect its sensitive sectors. For example, in the context of India, agriculture, dairy sector always are sensitive. And whatever trade negotiations so far has been conducted with other countries, even including European Union, the government of India has always taken this particular stand. It will not open up agriculture and dairy. It could be in the context of India and USA. It could be in the context of India and New Zealand, India, Australia. Now the same is applicable for India-European Union trade deal. And on the other side, European Union also the European Union also has tried to protect its sensitive sectors. For example, imports associated with sugar, imports associated with rice, beef, etc. European Union has not given the access, it has protected the market. And when I say not given access, it simply means the rates or the tariffs or the taxes, they have not reduced on it. They have simply said whatever is the actual rate, we are going to impose the same. Why this has been done? Earlier, there was a trade deal that was signed between European Union as well as some of the countries in South American continent. Mercosur. Mercosur, it's a grouping, regional grouping. Now, this particular trade agreement has been criticized, has been opposed by multiple lawmakers, multiple farmers from different countries, because their argument is this will provide a cheaper market access for agriculture products, and these countries from South America will start dumping the products in the European market, which will in turn hurt the farmers in the European market. So, fourth one, both the sides have basically kept the sensitive sectors out of the purview. Fifth one, look at the larger picture. The one of the most important reasons to cheer this kind of a trade deal is look at the larger picture. With closer integration, with the closer integration between both of these economies, now you can expect more investments to be done in India, better integration in the global supply chain. And this is important looking at what is happening in the global market. With USA targeting the trading partners, with USA imposing tariffs, with this disrupting the global supply chains, this will provide an opportunity for India to improve its presence, diversify the exports, and protect the growth that could be hampered because of the USA policies. So these are the 5 reasons to cheer. But at the same point of time, are there certain areas of concern? Absolutely yes. There are certain important areas of concern. What are those? Let me explain. First one, asymmetric gains. Many of the experts have already stated that more than 80% of India's exports, when these were sent to European Union market, the tax rate that would be imposed on that would be very minimal. Very minimal. Which means now from 1%, let's assume the tariff rate would be reduced to 0%. But on the other hand, India has provided more gains to the other party. That is, it has given away more benefits by reducing the tariff rates by a greater number. So the argument is very simple here. Are we providing more benefits to the other party compared to what are the benefits we are going to receive? That is one very important concern. Second one, actual implementation will take time. The agreement is finalized. Doesn't mean from tomorrow it will be implemented. Understand this. There is a lot of process which is supposed to be done as of now. The legal scrubbing is yet to be done. The translation of the trade agreement or the deal is yet to be done. It is yet to be ratified by the European Council. It will take time. Many experts argue it might take anywhere around 1 year. But at the same point of time, one more event has taken place last week. The European Union provided GSP benefits, generalized system of preferences benefits, to a lot of India's exports. Now, these particular GSP benefits for 87% of the products which were earlier getting the GSP benefits has been withdrawn by the European Union. Which means until and unless the trade agreement is implemented, these exports would be hurt. That's the second point. Third one, CBAM, the Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism. This particular carbon tax has come into force, not on all the imports, but 6 sectors or 6 industries have been targeted. This has been implemented from 1st January 2026. Out of 6, one is aluminium, second one is steel iron. Now, India exports a steel, aluminium to the European Union. As a result of the trade agreement, where we expected the reduction of the carbon tax. We expected a certain benefit to be given to India by reducing or exempting India under CBAM. That particular exemption has not been provided. But Do not lose all the hopes on CBAM for a simple reason. The agreement text right now says if European Union will provide reduction of the benefits or reduction of the tax to any other trading partner, it has to extend the same benefit to India. Everybody is able to understand most favored nation idea. That is, in the future, any trade agreement will be entered by European Union where they will provide reduction of the CBAM to some of the countries or one trading partner. Same exemption or the reduction has to be provided to India. This is right incorporated in the agreement right now. And this is important for a simple reason. Last year, there was a trade deal that was negotiated, yet to be implemented, negotiated between India, between European Union and USA. And under this particular trade deal, European Union has provided certain benefits in the form of reduced carbon taxes to the USA exports. If the deal is finalized, signed, and implemented, now the same benefit has to be extended to India as well. But as of now, no benefit under CBAM has been extended to India. Fourth one, European Union is very well known for implementing multiple other regulations. Most of the times, the focus of the trade agreements is on the tariffs, is on the tariff barrier. But many countries, including European market or European Union countries, they are very well known in the global market for imposing the non-tariff barriers which are going to restrict the trading. So, in what way this particular trade agreement will negate the impact of the non-tariff barriers in the coming days, we have to wait and see. And finally, the elephant in the room, that is United States of America. On one side, we are negotiating a trade deal with USA, and on the other side, we have finalized the trade deal with European Union. By all the indicators that have been displayed as of now by the USA administration as well as the officials, they do not like this particular trade agreement. Their argument is India should have signed the trade agreement first with USA, which means until now, USA had a card, USA had an opportunity, USA had the leverage. Now, India is not right so much dependent on the USA market because we have been able to diversify the exports. And because our dependence on the USA market will come down, now the leverage that USA had in negotiating a trade deal with India, to some extent, that leverage has been lost. Let's wait and see what will be the viewpoint, what kind of action will be taken by Mr. Donald Trump in the coming days against the participants in this particular trade deal. Right, so these are some of the areas of concern that you're supposed to understand in the context of the mother of all the trade deals which has been finalized between India and European Union. Now, to summarize, there is a picture that I've provided here because a lot of the discussion is surrounding which product will become cheaper, which product will become expensive, etc. Rather than focusing on that individual products, focus on the larger picture of the trade deal. Please go through this particular picture for that information if you want to get it. Finally, this is a question from my side. Do let me know what is the correct answer to the question. Consider the following statements. First India EU summit was held in 2000. European Union has implemented CBAM on all imports coming into its market. CBAM is targeted to prohibit carbon leakage. How many of the three statements are true? Do let me know the correct answer in the comment section of the video. If you have benefited from the discussion that I've done, do not forget to hit the like button. If you are yet to join our YouTube channel, kindly do it right now. Thank you. Have a great day.